So this is for my people in Patreon, the current family members that are supporting, that pledge their support. It's also for the future ones, okay? Because I know there's a lot of you guys that would like to pledge, just too lazy to do it. Anyway, so if you are currently a Patreon, check the Patreon more often, okay? I'm posting there more often now. And I just posted, I posted my book, The Master Player. I wrote it. I was selling it for some time, then I stopped selling it even though it was actually like doing good. And I'm just gonna post all these things, like all the content, all the books that I write, and I'm creating courses as well. I'm gonna post them all to Patreon. I'm just gonna straight up post them all to Patreon, okay? So if you're currently a Patreon, maybe you don't get the notifications or whatever, check the Patreon. Like, go on Patreon right now, check, see latest posts, and just, I don't know, check from time to time, okay? I'll have to remind you, I think, in the videos, and every now and then make a video just saying check. Because recently I posted the book, The Master Player, which I wrote, and well, if I went back, I'd probably write it better now, but I think you'd still get something out of it. I think perhaps that's the reason why I stopped selling it, because I felt like I could do better now, you see. But you know what? It's still a good book. If I had to write it again, it'd be much better, because I've just grown over, like, I wrote it now 2 years almost, I think 2 years ago. And so over these 2 years, I've gained some more wisdom, I suppose, and I'm anything but at the final destination. So, but anyway, you still at every stage you write something, it's going to be helpful for somebody else also. So check the Patreon, okay? Check if you'd like to read the book. It's like, I think 80 something pages. It's not that long. It's pretty entertaining. It's got a lot of my personal history also, because I look at life as a video game, right? And I look at myself as a character, and I look at you as a character, and so we kind of go from there. So it's pretty cool, actually. It's a really, really good book. Really good book. So just, if you're a Patreon, check that, and just keep checking, from time to time, every few days, check the Patreon, because I'm gonna be writing more books, and I'm gonna be posting them in Patreon. And perhaps I'll start selling them on Amazon or something, but even then, everything will go. If you're a Patreon, if you're like, pledge $2 a month even, or something like that, you'll get all that stuff. And I'm also thinking of creating courses, like really comprehensive courses regarding meditation, consciousness, etc. And it'll all be posted on Patreon, right? Now, I want to also remind you that if you'd like to pledge your support to Patreon, that you don't do it for the content, that you don't do it for anything, you do it because you want to, okay? And all the Patreons that are currently Patreons, they're doing it for that. They're doing it because they want to, because they like what I'm doing, they see something in it, they want to show their appreciation that way, okay? So I want to thank you guys, all the current Patreons, all the future Patreons as well. And unfortunately for me, and perhaps for you too, I just can't stop doing this. It's unfortunate, because it's what's keeping me from it's an attachment. It's a form of attachment. It's a desire that I have to share the light, to share wisdom, and I can't help it, unfortunately. I'll like the other day, one of you guys in the Patreon said, can you please make this video, a video request? And I replied to him immediately. I said, I will. This will be the first video I make, but I'm taking a week off YouTube. That's what I told him, okay? I replied. This was in the morning. And and then in the afternoon, I said, bro, check the videos today. I made the video you asked me for. And of course, I didn't just make one video that day. I made a bunch, scheduled them. I can't help it. The minute I decide I'm going to take a week off YouTube to do some inner work, a few hours later, I'm like, oh, the spirit hit me. I made like 4 videos. So I can't help it. That's unfortunate for me, and probably for you too. I can't help it. So, also, I'm doing consultations. If you would like to book a consultation, like a one-on-one thing, again, we could talk about your state of affairs of your poop. We could talk about your psychedelics. We can talk about anything you want, anything personal. Okay, I'm totally cool with talking about anything. And also, like, if you pledge your support on Patreon, I think it's the $35 tier, we can talk once a month. Okay, we talk once a month. So if you guys have seen the podcast with my brother Gail, he supports with $35. So I talk to him often. We do podcasts. So like, if you'd like to, you know, sort of become like a I mean, Gail is my friend, right? Like, he's my friend. We talk often. We do podcasts. So yeah, you could also do that on Patreon. Okay. So thank you to all the current existing Patreons. I promise you, just keep an eye on Patreon. There will be a lot more stuff. Everything that I have, I will share there. I'm unlocking a lot of energy as of late. God bless. And so I would like to put it somewhere, and that's where I want to put it. Okay? Thank you to everyone. And if you have any video requests, I also have a contact. It's all the links in the description. I have a contact me for video requests. You could go contact me. You could look up my email. It's there. And contact me for video requests, specifically for video requests, okay? Anything personal, you can book a consultation, but if you have video requests, it's down there. Love you guys, and until next time, may the force be with you.